Setting up the stream here. I think we should, I'm not sure. I usually get this little box that said we're getting ready to stream.
But if you come up, and I've ticked them both.
Excellent. Okay.
And I can see at the top that they're both streaming and recording.
Excellent. Great stuff. Thank you very much for confirming that, Ice. And it looks like we are live on LinkedIn as well. So hello to everybody who is joining us on the live stream. And also hello to my guests in the room, in the Zoom. So for now, let's just we'll crack straight on. Welcome everybody. This is the Marketing Ready Masterclass, all about sales funnel marketing. And we have with us in the room, in the Zoom room, our guest expert, who is Tiffany, and some other guests as well. What we are going to do is to ask you, please, to turn off any distractions before we get started. We're going to do the 5 top tips for marketing, your sales funnel marketing success. And success we measure in profits here in the Marketing Ready Masterclass. So we're going to be talking about what we need to do in order to get that sales funnel marketing success. We're going to be going over the 5 most frequently asked questions, and Tiffany is going to help us to answer those questions. And also, Tiffany has given us a heap of giveaways. So if you are in the Zoom room today, you are in for a treat. There's like a load of awesome giveaways that are coming your way. Okay, so in terms of introductions, I'm just going to introduce you very quickly to our guest expert, who is Tiffany, the founder of the Marketing Shortcuts. And Tiffany's on a mission to simplify online marketing for coaches and consultants and provide them with a ready-made funnel template that boosts revenue and reduces the headaches of building everything from scratch. And with a decade of experience, you'll quickly learn from Tiffany that funnels aren't just about the numbers, they're about building trust and long-lasting relationships with clients. And you know how I like to do that. So her passion is also for helping entrepreneurs to grow their business sustainably, and it will leave you feeling empowered and inspired. And when she's not busy conquering the digital world, Tiffany loves to travel and cook up some new dishes and stay fit with good workouts. And so I would encourage you to join Tiffany on her mission to streamline your marketing strategy and achieve success like never before. So we've partnered up because we have sustainability in marketing and long-term relationships in common. I'm Kat. I'm the host of this Marketing Ready Masterclass. I'm an award-winning strategic marketing communications leader with over 20 years of experience. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is true. Serving global brands like Barclays and HSBC, to name just a few. Most recently, I've partnered with ambitious, smaller businesses to build marketing machines that put profit in their pockets. I'm really passionate about finding that sustainable marketing solution, the sustainable marketing solutions to what's holding businesses back from achieving their marketing profits and helping them achieve that steady flow of income. And my unique profit marketing plan is a program that takes businesses on a marketing journey from guessing gamblers to savvy investors of marketing by building their profitable and sustainable marketing departments. So without further ado, let's go into this. Let's tuck into this training. So we're talking today about the top 5 strategies for profitable sales funnel marketing success. And number 1 is all about understanding your ideal target audience. If you've been on one of these before, we always start, this slide comes up or this topic comes up all the time. It's about knowing the issues that your target audience are dealing with and using their language. So not guessing, actually asking, listening for the answers. Tiffany, do you want to add in anything around this slide? I've got another slide on the next one. Do you want me to see
Yes, please.
that one?
So doesn't matter what kind of business you do, every business always starts with the foundation. Now, when I talk about the foundation, it actually covers 3 points. That is, who is your target audience? Okay. And when I say who is your target audience, I'm not just talking about, where they live, how much money they make. You got to really describe your target audience in detail, like, what they actually do, at what stage of their life, they are right now and they need your help. Okay. And what makes them tick? Because you see, we human, I think the biggest motivation to make us move is when we can't tolerate any more pain. Then it will push us to do something. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we need to. So when I say defining your target audience, you got to really drill into the integrity. You got to know the pain points, the desire, goals of your target audience. And what are the needs, the ones that they want, and how can your expertise help them? Every one of us has gifts, has talent, and there are certain areas in our lives whereby we are more specialized in certain things. And in order for your target audience to pay you premium for your services, you got to be an expert in one particular area. Just imagine, let's say you have backache. Do you go and see a normal GP or do you go and see a orthopedic? For sure, you go and see orthopedic, right? Am I right?
Absolutely.
So when you go and see an orthopedic, do you think they're going to charge you more or compared to the normal GP?
Of course.
So that's the thing, because of your specialty and you can help your target audience to resolve a particular problem, that's where they will see you as an expert and they'll be more. And if you can show them how you're going to help them to transform their life, that's when they will be more than willing to pay you more in terms of your services. Okay, so very important. You got to know in details in regards to your target audience. What is the thing they are really looking for in terms of their life right now? The one big problem they have, and you know that you can help them. Okay. Secondly is the message, your marketing message. You must be able to create one sentence marketing message to tell people about what you do. You can't be telling people I'm a financial planner. There's so many thousands, millions of financial planners out there. What makes you different? That is where your marketing message comes in. It has to be a message where it includes the specific target audience that you help and what do you actually help them and how you help them. Okay, so once these 2 factors are resolved, then we move on to creating offer.
Yeah.
Offer is something that you present or you sell or you promote to your target audience, showing them the solution that you can help them to resolve their problem. And of course, when you sell the offer, that's where you make money. Every business got to have offer. If there's no offer, then you're not doing business then.
Absolutely.
Okay, so all these 3 pointers form the foundation of your business.
That's right. And your brand and your business.
Yeah, your brand is yes.
Exactly. And in terms of offers, we have a giveaway that's related to offers, isn't it? You're giving away. Tell us about that.
I have a framework that I've created teaching, showing you how you can make your offer to be more irresistible.
Jam-packed full of value in this session. So if you're in the Zoom room, you are in for a treat. This is going to be, you know, this is like the template, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I like this slide because it really puts into perspective the amount of time that we need to spend on the foundations of our marketing as compared to the tactics in, you know, the funnel and all of the other generating traffic and all of the other activities that we're going to use to get clients. Okay, so on to the next slide then. So point number 2 is to craft this compelling offer. And what makes a good offer is to be able to provide real value in line specifically with what it is that your ideal target audience is struggling with. The solution. What is the solution that you're providing for them? Does it address their pain points and their challenges directly? Does your offer lead with authority? Is it the right level of expertise and knowledge that your ideal target audience is looking for? And the secret here is to balance the offer with a mixture of leadership in terms of the right knowledge, community in terms of the right gathering the right people together to help them solve their problem, accountability, keeping people accountable and to stay on track with their commitment, and knowledge. So making sure that they are learning and learning that knowledge that they need to take forward to have that success and create that profit. Right. Over to you, Tiffany.
So you see the word offer actually in the funnel context, it can mean 2 things. Okay, I'll break it down for you guys. The first offer is what I call the front end offer, or if I use the marketing jargon, it basically means a lead magnet. If you don't know what is a lead magnet, basically a lead magnet is like a freebie, okay, in a layman term. So a lead magnet is basically a marketing incentive that you give away to your target audience in exchange for their contact details, such as their name, their email address, okay? Now, it is important to have a front-end offer or a lead magnet, okay, when it comes to building a funnel. Reason being, when you give away the lead magnet, the purpose of it is that you want to build your email list. Any business you do nowadays, you got to build your email list. Your email list is your biggest asset. Okay, like it or not, let me share this truth with you. That is, social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever you name it, all these social media platforms, they belong to other people. And anytime this social media platform can just shut down. So you go to consider this very important point, that is, if one day all these social media platforms shut down, what's going to happen to your list? If let's say you have been using social media to build your list, but you never build your own list, then you are in deep trouble. You got no one to sell to because you don't have a list. Therefore, it is very important that you build your email list, because email list belongs to you. It is your biggest asset. You got to always treat that every single person that grab hold of your freebies, they opt into your email list, they are individual potential client of yours. So therefore, you got to really spend time to engage and nurture the list. So the front end offer doesn't have to be very complicated. You just need to know, first of all, who is your target audience? What is the biggest pain point they have right now? And in terms of creating the front-end offer, or in terms of creating the freebie to give away to these people, just imagine you have a big piece of cake. You want to just give a tiny slice of cake to these people as a teaser. And this tiny slice of cake that you give away, it has to be like a quick fix to the urgent pain point of your target audience.
Yeah.
It has to be it has to be able to solve your client's problem quickly, and then it has to be straight to the point. And once the target audience has consumed this little piece of cake from you, it has to create this desire in them, wanting more from you. That is, they want more help from you. Okay. Now, some examples of good freebies, depending on what kind of business you do, but there are a lot of freebies example out there in the online world. You can see it, you can find it every single day. Okay. Yeah. If let's say you are a coach, some good example of freebies that you can create is like a free short training. 3 tips to resolve this problem without going through this difficult thing. Okay, a short video will be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. You can also create like a checklist. It can, let's say you are in a very rigid kind of profession, like for example, let's say financial planning. You can create something like a report. Say you are a female financial planner. You help ambitious female entrepreneur in the area of planning for their finances so that they can retire comfortably. Okay, so maybe you can create like a report, a simple report to show them like in UK, how many female entrepreneur really save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
Those are really good ones. I've also
for example,
also seen the action guides or like templates people can fill in to help them get on track with their finances and so on. I'm conscious of time.
Yeah.
Tiffany.
So that would be those are the example that I thought would be good to share with you in terms of what you can create as a freebie, as a front-end offer or lead magnet to give away to your target audience.
Excellent. Very comprehensive indeed. And we'll go on to the next one. So the next top tip is number 3, build a high converting landing page. So there's a few things in here. We're going to assume that you know what a landing page is. We're going to assume that you know what high converting means. It means people buy on that page. And really what it takes to build a high converting landing page, what a successful one looks like, is it clearly outlines the compelling offer. So the offer is already compelling. You know that it is 100% in demand by your ideal target audience, and it solves the problem that they are having. Telling a compelling story is really key on your landing page. There needs to be a flow to your landing page that makes people want to read on. It's really key. And it needs to also contain social proof. It needs to contain some evidence that what you're offering works. It needs to be backed up. And keeping it super simple and clear is the top tip here. Don't overcomplicate it, like reams and reams and long like landing pages with scrolling and scrolling, will cause people to disengage, especially in these days where attention spans have compressed so much. Tiffany, anything to add here?
Yes. Make sure that every content that you write for each of the landing page, they are congruent. Okay, you can't be telling story A and in the next page you say story B. Okay, so make sure that even your own story you share with people, it has to be congruent. Okay. Maybe there's is there a slide for the, is there
not for this one, but you want me to go back to this? You want me to go back to this one? Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me use this as this funnel, list building funnel as an example to explain. Now, let's use the example that I shared with you about the female financial planner specialized in helping female entrepreneur to do their financial planning so that they can retire comfortably. So just imagine that your lead magnet, you are giving away sort of like a report, okay, as a free gift. So in terms of the landing page, now landing page, your offer that you want to talk about is whereby you want to offer to your potential client is a call with you. Okay, so in that particular landing page, you can put a short video, introduce yourself and share your story a little bit. And towards the end, there's got to be a call to action telling your potential customer that, look, if this sounds like you, you know, I would like to invite you to have a quick 20 minutes discovery call so that we can discuss further. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that in whatever marketing assets you want to create, try to incorporate videos as much as possible, because through video, somehow videos has the power to make people decide whether they have a good feel of you or not, whether you are a genuine person or not. Okay, use video, lots of it.
Yeah.
Okay, because also when you use video, you talk very fast and very clearly, people can hear you, they can have a feel of you. And to be honest, like me, I don't like to read too much. So watching a video less than 5 minutes, I am okay with it. So use video.
Absolutely. That's a really
good,
really good tip. So we've got to create a high converting landing page. I don't know if anybody's heard of video sales landing pages, video sales letters. These are really good adaptations of the written, the written stuff. We've completely moved away from written, I would say, in terms of what is high converting. So next point, number 4, nurturing leads. Okay, so landing pages don't just miraculously have people landing on them. They don't they don't generate their necessarily their own traffic. We have to lead people there, and we also need to make sure that the leads that are generated by those landing pages are nurtured with follow-up emails. So following up leads with emails that are relevant, that add value, using automations so that it's sustainable and not overburdening. A top tip here is to find what works well for your business and find the rhythm of your business's marketing capability in terms of the follow-ups. Anything to add here then, Tiffany?
Yes. Can you go back to the example, the divergence?
There you go.
So, as I mentioned before, every single person who grabs your freebies, they are human being. Okay, they are your potential customer. So therefore, you got to take them seriously. And if they unsubscribe from your email list, don't get offended. It's actually a good thing. All right. So when it comes to nurturing your email, you have to be aware about at which stage of the funnel have they gone through, and so that you want to make sure that the right email will be sent out to them automatically. Okay. For instance, let's say you are okay, let's use the financial planner example as an example again. So when a female entrepreneur lead comes to your opt-in page to get the report, the next thing you want to upsell them is a 20 minutes call. So what happened is this: not every people who comes and get your freebie straight away, they will schedule a call with you. So if you set up your email automation correctly, if let's say the leads did not go on to schedule a call with you, that's when the system itself, the funnel system itself, will start sending out your promotional email to tell the female entrepreneur lead, hey, you haven't applied for a call with me, why not jump on a call for 20 minutes so that we can learn more about each other and how I can help you in terms of financial planning, things like that. You want to make sure that every email that is being created, every email sequence is being arranged in a way whereby it will kicks in to send out the email according to the action that the lead takes at every stage of the funnel. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've explained quite clearly, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They're also known as triggers. So different phases of the funnel would trigger different follow-up email, various different follow-up sequences.
Correct.
So thank you for that. And then finally, this is number 5, analyze and iterate. Learning is everything in your marketing. Learning is success, really. Tracking the performance of your sales funnels and also any of your other marketing, the email follow-ups, the performance, tracking the direct messages, tracking the engagement. It's really, really key. Learn what works and what doesn't, so that you know what to do more of, or you know what to fix or what to ditch. So adjust one variable at a time is my top tip here. One variable, test and learn one variable at a time. If you have a really good landing page and you think it works really well, start to test it against something that has maybe a different image, perhaps a different headline hook, perhaps a different style of video. Just test up, check, because you don't know if it's working well until you've tested it against something else. That's really the lesson here. So Tiffany, do you want to talk to us a little bit more about this?
Yeah, it's always good that you do A/B testing, because you want to know that which landing page or converts the best. Some of I think there's so many numbers that we can look at. But to make things simple, I think you can, personally, I don't look at every numbers. I just look at a few numbers, okay? Personally, I look at to see whether let's say, for example, to see whether my lead magnet is converting well or not. I look at my open rates, my click-through rates.
Right.
Okay.
And downloads, even if you've got a download button, that's a nice one to have.
Yes. So if let's say a lead, if let's say I'm running a campaign, and by the end of the campaign, I want to see whether this particular campaign is profitable or not, then I look at the customer acquisition cost. Basically, it means that how much do I have to spend to acquire a client, and how much money I spend on advertising, and how much I make at the end of the advertising period. And is there a positive ROI or a negative ROI? That's all it matters. Yeah, not every numbers you need to know. Just some basic numbers is good enough.
Definitely. Absolutely. Keep it simple. Keep it specific to the campaign that you're running. So make sure that the measures that you're, the metrics that you're using to track are the ones that are relevant for the campaigns that you're running. Don't, try not to get carried away by, there's so many. Google Analytics has a million different analytics metrics in it that people track on a regular basis, even when they're not necessarily driving to their website or the pages. So try to keep it simple. Keeping it simple is really important. So that's the top 5. Now we're getting on to the FAQs. We're going to stay on I feel like we should stay on the live stream for this. So Tiffany, these are the FAQs. Here are the 5 questions, the 5 most frequently asked questions in relation to the sales funnel marketing topic that we're talking about. After this, we're going to cut off the live stream and we're going to go on to giveaways and talk to the people in the room who've gathered, eagerly awaiting for their freebies list. It is a long list. I'll just give you that little sneak preview here. There's a long list of what these guys are going to get. So if you haven't come into the Zoom room yet and you want to lay your hands on some of these amazing giveaways, I would get into the room before it's too late, before we finish. So going back to FAQs, here we are. FAQs are, first question, how do I identify my ideal customer avatar effectively, or my ideal target audience effectively? I talk about ideal target audience. Customer avatar is another way of describing it. So Tiffany, over to you.
Very simple. Take a piece of paper, draw this person, a little human icon out, okay? Give a name to that little icon. Okay, do this little exercise. I call it the create your buyer persona. Okay, you got to know that what the business that you're doing right now, there is someone in your life that they have all the qualities that you're looking for in terms of being the ideal client avatar of yours. Okay, and I want you to write the name, the detail, the name, the age group, what they do in terms of their profession. Okay, are they married? How many kids? What is their educational level? What kind of work they do? What kind of profession level they are in right now? And then next, then we do the then we list down what are the top 3 things, top 3 pain points they are going through right now. And do the same thing for what are the top 3 desire that they would like to achieve. Top 3 goals, top 3 values. Of course, all these things that you do, it has to be related to what you can offer them in terms of their expertise. Okay? Do this exercise. For sure, there is someone in your life. You just got to think through very, very deeply. If you don't have, what you can do is do market research. The quickest way will be, if you can just, if you want, you can join some relevant community groups online where, your target audience normally will hang out and ask questions. Ask question, do a post and say that, look, you are doing this and this and this, and you want to do some market research. If they are open to spare, let's say 10 minutes, 15 minutes to talk to you on Zoom, please let you know, something like that. So market research, you can do market research in the relevant Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups. And the other one is customer feedback. Let's say you already have existing customer and you're at the point where you want to fine tune your offers or whatever parts of your business, and you want to know more. You want to get some ideas as to what your clients wants from you. then you can ask for feedback from your existing customer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you know, in terms of customer feedback, and especially, it's so valuable to know what it is that your customers really enjoyed about working with you. And sometimes it's not the thing that you think. I mean, they might have come to you for insurance, or, you know, or a mortgage. And the thing that they enjoyed working with you on most might not have even been related to the plan that you got them, or the type of insurance that you got them, or whatever. It might have been something different, and you don't know until you ask. It's really important to ask, engage, ask the questions, have conversations, listen to the answers, and use that information to streamline your process and also your marketing, to make sure that your systems and your marketing are matching up. And so often businesses don't expand on the wider customer journey, the wider customer service. That's all part of your offer. A nice way of that, I've got a sort of 3-step description for ideal target audience identifying. The first step is identify your audience in terms of, you know, who it is that you serve. And let's take the female financial planner that you were talking about. So people who have perhaps got pensions or other financial investments that they have got, you know, in their lives. They've gathered these investments and these pension plans. So that's your audience, people with investments and pension plans, wide audience. Then we narrow a little bit to target audience. She's a female planner, female financial planner, and she wants to work with other females. So we're targeting females with pensions and investments. And then we go to ideal target audience, and we narrow now. And this is the commercial focus, where we look at who are the people that are going to pay me my high ticket offer on a regular basis with pleasure. And that's kind of my sort of 3-step process for the ideal target audience. Just a little thing that I use. Next question, what are examples of compelling offers? Tiffany, over to you.
It depends on the business that you're doing. If let's say you are a coach consultant, basically you're providing services to client for your business, one of the best way will be to offer consulting or discovery call. 15 minutes, get to know them and see what they are looking for. That's a good one. Let's say you are in a business whereby, let's say you want to give more than just discovery call. Let's say you have a little let's say online membership that you run, okay, where you provide monthly latest updates about a particular thing, let's say a report, okay, or insight about a particular thing. You can also provide like a online membership subscription. Okay, I mean, this is a bit more advanced, but I'm just sharing some ideas with you guys. Okay, so that's another one. If let's say you are in a business whereby, you know, you also provide templates, you also provide services where you help business owners to create, let's say, like for example, my business landing pages, or this maybe on special occasion like Black Friday. Let's say, you know, I want to sell my done for you services instead of charging, let's say, you know, $2,000, and now I'm offering $1,000, okay, to get one funnel done, and it's limited time offer. So giving a limited time offer discount is also another good, compelling offers that you can offer to your clients. It all depends on what kind of business that you do. But if let's say you're in the coaching, consulting, service-based kind of business, then offering 10-15 minutes discovery call would be very, very good. Would be a good start.
Yeah.
No need to make it too complicated.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
There's only three things really that people are looking for in terms of an offer. Is it going to give me more time? Is it going to give me more money? Or is it going to help my lifestyle? Is it going to get me to my aspirational lifestyle? Those are the things that motivate people. So offers, you know, offers need to kind of speak to those kind of three key desires that people are looking, that people are really looking to solve. Okay, next question then is, do you have recommendations, Tiffany, for tools that you can build high converting landing pages with?
Well, to be honest, I'm already giving away this as one of the freebies. I'm giving 3 funnel templates as part of the freebies, which Kat will be sharing later on. So I've tested quite a number of funnel software. So for me, I always look for something that is user-friendly and also something that is reasonably priced. You don't need very sophisticated tool in order to build very profitable business. You don't need to. And it also depends on what is the stage of your business you are in right now. Yeah. If you're just starting off or you're at the stage whereby you want to grow, you're growing, then you just need something that's simple that can help you to automate the very basic tasks, such as, for example, giving away freebies, getting leads to schedule appointment calls with you on a daily basis. You do not want to be doing the manual job every single day. You don't have time.
Yep.
Okay. So you want to really look at the stage of the business you're in right now and think about what are the tasks that you want to automate. When it comes to marketing and sales, okay, there are many parts of a business that you can automate, but over here, we are just focusing on sales and marketing.
Correct.
Okay. Now, in terms of funnel, I've already given you guys 3 free funnels, so you guys can have it. Okay.
Which is very generous of you, Tiffany. I've looked at the funnel and I've looked at the tool that you use, and it is the same tool that I use. I've also looked at lots and lots of tools, and it's the tool that I've found. And I'm admittedly a technophobe. I'm not really interested in spending a lot of time learning technical, technology and softwares. So this one is a dream, really. We are almost to time. In fact, we've got 1 minute to go. So we're going to rattle through the next 2 questions before we stop the stream and then go into the Zoom and have our open Q&A where we ask the people in our Zoom room, which there's a packed room in here, which is great to see. We're going to open after these 2 questions. So we're going to cut off the stream after these 2 questions and go into open questions in the Zoom room. If you haven't joined in, this is the time to do so you don't miss out on all of these freebies. I mean, look at these freebies. There is a lot of value in here. Canva templates, lead attraction strategy frameworks, guides on funnel optimization, the funnel template giveaway, which is built for you. 3 of them, not 1, not 2, 3 of them, plug and play. The offer builder and the value ladder. Honestly, you need to be in this room. So second but last, how often should we send emails to nurture leads? This is a really tricky question now, Tiffany. What's your recommendation here?
Personally, I send out every 3 days.
Very good.
So which means about twice a week, just to stay in touch. Yeah, but you also need to, when you send out email, you got to make sure that you are not overdoing it, because when you start doing that, people will get very irritated. Okay. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you are doing it in a very balanced way.
Absolutely.
So for me, I think twice a week should be good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I think that's a very reasonable amount of nurturing. You can mix up different kinds of follow-up, which we're going to talk about next, to make it less irritating. If people are getting different kinds of follow-up from you, then it's less irritating than if it's the same kind of follow-up every week, every episode or every issue. So mixing up is key to that. Earn trust, don't burn leads. Burning leads is completely unnecessary. It's all about earning trust and earning respect. So and learn what works for your business and your audience. There's some audiences that have a longer conversion lead time that can appreciate a few more touch points, and then there's some that have a very short time span that can appreciate a different combination or number of follow-ups. So work out what works for your business. This is very important. So the next question, what kind of content should I include in the emails, Tiffany?
There's three main content that I think you should provide. One is the first one will be content that address the key problems of your target audience. Okay. Second thing is content that provides value. Let's say you have your own YouTube channel, you create content consistently, and the content, of course, the content that you create, the YouTube content that you create, you're providing good value. Okay. So every new content that you create on YouTube, and you want people, your target audience, to go and watch it, so you can share, you can write email to tell people like, look, this is the latest YouTube video content I just create, check it out.
Yeah.
So that is the second one. The last one is about offering solution. Every lead that comes to you, they are looking for a solution to their problem. So those are the three content that you can write and send out email to your target audience.
Absolutely. And there's some others that work really well, especially in financial services. Let's take your example of the female financial planner. Lifestyle content can work really well, especially if it's aspirational lifestyle content. But the key is to find a mix that works for your audience, and find that kind of optimal zone of content mix. Okay, so at this point, we're going to say goodbye to our live stream audience, and we're going to flick into our Zoom room. So if you're watching this live, thank you for watching. If you're watching on the replay, would love to know what your key takeaway has been. So in the comments, put in, what's been your key takeaway. If you've had one, and if you haven't, I'd love to know what content you are looking for. I'd love to know what trainings you are looking for me to deliver for you. So I'm most happy to take recommendations. But if you've had some key takeaway and you're going to implement something, I would love to know what it is. And if you're up for it, just type callback in hashtag callback in the comments, and I can give you a call back or a DM back in a few weeks' time to see how you're getting on with your implementation. So pop that into the comments below this replay. All right, guys, see you next time. And let me just click the button.